Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so sorry. Between that unannounced visit and then I couldn't get Appa back in the house. It's 5 minutes after. Hi everyone. Welcome to the chaotic ranch in here in Montana, where you never know what's going to happen. All right. If there's anyone even left here, people probably left because, well, I wasn't live on time. All right. Oh, I noticed that, Sway. I went to your live and I was like, uh-oh, we got the circle of death going on. Was it your internet you were having problems with? I'm sorry we're not in the porch, you guys. It's a gorgeous day too. It's a perfect day to be out in the porch, but they're being really loud out there. So yes, I'm gonna hydrate. Oh, what, Joe? Hydrate. I don't do well with unannounced visits. That's one of my autistic traits. It throws me all off. And then of course, you know, Appa being a puppy, he's not quite a year old yet. He wants to see who's out there and what they're doing, and then he wants to play. You know, he doesn't want to come in the house. All the activities going on out there, and it's a gorgeous day. Would you want to be in the house if you were a puppy? No. You think it was your device? Could be. Could very well be. All right. We'll wait for some more people to go in here. We may not have a whole lot of people in here because Dawn Erin is live at her Joann's right now. So she did a pop-up at Joann's. All right, well, let me show you guys what I've got going on. I didn't even get to do my intro. So I finished, how am I going to show you guys this? Maybe if I sit way back here. I finished the baby sack. Here, you guys see it? So this is the baby sack. So you just put the baby in it. You know, it's like a potato sack for a baby. You just put the baby in it. Unfolded, it's about 24 inches long. Folded, it's about 21 inches. Now the pattern, the original pattern for this, and I'm going to do a video of this, had a cord drawstring down at the bottom where you would draw it together and tie it. But I didn't like that because it made it so much shorter. I just didn't like it. So I left it off. And then it did come with a baby beanie. But I have a stray. But the beanie was exactly like this. It was cute, but you had to like, it wasn't worked in the round or anything. You had to draw it in and then cinch it. And then I don't like those kind of beanies. So I didn't do the beanie. I just did the infant baby sack because honestly, I just didn't want to do it. I like the baby sack though. I think it's cute. Will I do this one again? I don't know. I really don't know. It's cute. It turned out great. So hopefully somebody at Watson's or their new mother program will get good use out of it. So that's going to Watson's. Hi, Zoila. How are you, honey? So we have Zoila in here. We have Ola Joe. Catching my breath still, you guys. I was running after the dog. Oh, and then of course the dog was like he likes to open his mouth and playfully like put your arm and your hand in his mouth. He doesn't bite onto your hand. He just, well, my father-in-law has very, very thin skin. And I mean, he's old. He's, 80 and he's on all kinds of medication. And so his skin has thinned. And I looked down in his hand and I'm like, Dad, you're bleeding. Did Appa bite you? He's like, no, he didn't bite me. He just did, like, because his dog does it. Well, his dog used to do it when his dog was a puppy. I'm like, well, let me go get you a Band-Aid. And of course, being a manly man, he's like, no, I'm okay. I do this stuff to myself all the time. I'm like, okay. He wouldn't take a Band-Aid. So So I felt bad because Appa did that. Oh, thank you, Ola Joe, for sharing me out. Thank you so much. Hey, Denise Lee, how are you? It's I'm giving out memberships again today. It's the first Saturday of May. It's that time already. We're gonna wait till, because we only have 7 people in here right now, so we're gonna wait a little bit longer. All right, so I started on blanket 1 for the Luck of the Draw 10, and I got the first 2-week colors done. So this is what it's looking like so far. I decided to do the simple granny square stitch. I've never done a granny square blanket before, so I decided to do that. And then Juan has his tutorial. There's so many tutorials for the granny stripe blanket, but I want to try Juan's because I like how Juan teaches. Isn't it pretty? So the first color was yellow. The gray and the yellow is Red Heart. So the first color that got my color for week 1 was yellow, and so I believe this is lemon. Let's see, I've got it in here. I got it right in my scarecrow bag. It's my scarecrow bag, and it's got sunflowers. I want to say it's yellow. Let's see, it's lemon. The color is lemon. Yes, Red Heart Super Saver Lemon. And then my neutral, the gray, is just light gray. That's what got chosen out of the cup. And then so yellow was my color number 5. My neutral for blanket 1 was the light gray. And then week 2, my color for week 2, due to the number that Mama Swift chose, ended up being the salmon. I love this salmon. This salmon is the premier, you guys. I think Premier Basic is my new favorite yarn. I love this stuff probably more than the Loops and Thread Soft Classic. And I love me some Loop and Thread Soft Classic. But the softness of this is like butter. The softness of this and the amount of pure colors you can choose. This is my new favorite. I love the color palettes that Red Heart has to choose from, but it's definitely, I can definitely feel a difference in the feel of it. I'm not saying like I can work with it. I mean, there are some acrylics that I just cannot work with. So far, these 2 colors from Red Heart I can work with. Now, I don't know how many of you have used Red Heart a lot, but I noticed that depending on the colorway depends on how scratchy the yarn is. It's not consistent. It seems like the darker the colorway, it's almost like the yarn was over processed almost. Does that make sense? Kind of, sort of. Anyway, so that's where we are for blanket 1. I got to do the neutral gray around. Okay, so hi KK, how are you? Dude, you agree, Ola Joe? Yeah, isn't that strange how Red Heart is so inconsistent like that between the colors? Hi, Ivy. It is really strange. I don't know. It's just really, really strange how that is. How many people? We've just got 8. I'm trying to wait till we have more people in here so I can pull free memberships. But you know what? We'll give it 5 more minutes, and then whoever's here is whoever's here. I mean, I don't know what else to do. That's your new favorite yarn too, the Premier Basic. You know, in all these years, I was so scared to try it because I couldn't. It was never in a store where I could go and feel on it, right? And so they had a really good sale at Premier, and I ended up getting it for 40% off plus free shipping. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm glad I did. I'm sorry, there's like a shadow. I don't know what it is. All right, so Let me get my notebook really quick. Okay. So I have an issue with blanket 2, you guys. The number 3 color, Rust Red, I do not have that color in my stash. I don't have anything close to that color in my stash. And then the neutral color, the umber brown, I didn't have anything close to that either. So we're going to have to re-choose those colors. So we're going to do that now and see what colors we get for blanket number 2. All right. So let's do the main colors first. Let's see what we get, you guys. I may have to peach. So blanket 2, color 3 is going to be peach. That I definitely have in my stash. I definitely have that in my stash for sure. 100, almost 100% positive I have that in my stash. Okay, now we're going to do this one. They're all stuck together, you guys. Should I push the button for Premier Sprout $8.74 for $6.74? Hold me back. LOL. I say go for it. Wait, how's the shipping at Premier right now? Okay, so the new neutral for blanket 2 is Ecru or whatever. Is that light, that creamy color? I know I have this as well in my stash, so we're good to go. ECRU. All right. So I will get blanket 2 caught up. So I was trying to decide between, you know what, I may do the, look, this is my issue. I can't decide. I want to do the granny stripe or the log cabin throw squared, the one that's worked in the round in a square, or the marshmallow kiss. And I can't decide out of those 3 which one I really want to do for the luck of the draw. I can't decide. I'm like $9.99 for 4 sprouts. Yes, Ivy. If the shipping's not too bad, I say go for it. Look at me enabling Ivy. I'm an enabler. We got 10 people in here. What's that old saying? You snooze, you lose. Is that what they say? You snooze, you lose. We're going to pull. Hey, Zach. You're never late, Zach. You know that. You come and go as you please in here. All right. We're going to, let me pull up my, I'm going to pull up my Nightbot, and we are going to pull free memberships for the month of May. All right. Let me go to, where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Giveaways. Active chatters. So if you want a free coffee membership, you need to chat in the chat. Now, if somebody gets pulled that's already a coffee member or they're a moderator, my moderators get free membership because that's my way of saying thank you to them for being a moderator. So so if I pull one of those people, then why we have a sad face? What's going on with Zachary? You're out of Dr. Pepper. Zach, go get yourself some Dr. Pepper, honey. Anyway, like I said, so if it pulls a moderator name or it pulls a person that's already a coffee member, well, we'll just choose again. Okay, so here we go. I know I saw that, KK. He's out of Dr. Pepper. All right. right, choose a winner. Oh, we got to choose again because Sway's already a member. Hang on, maybe we should do it by a word because I don't have the, well, no, let me just choose again. Okay, here we go. KK, you have a coffee membership. KK, please email me. I'm going to put my email in the chat. Email me and make sure I have your email address. I think I do, but I just want to make sure. All right, we're pulling the second. We got to pull for number 2. Ivy, you're a winner. You get a free coffee membership for the month of May. Make sure you email me so I have your email address. So the reason why I need your all's email address is because sometimes people forget to go to my coffee page to check for announcements and posts and things. And so when I'm having a members only live or I have a members only video, I'll send you guys the link because the videos are unlisted in my playlist on my YouTube channel. So you won't see them on my main channel page. The only people that will see those videos are the people that have the link. So that's why I need your email. All right, we're resetting so we can make sure we capture everybody. Hey, Gwen. All right, we're getting ready to choose winner number 3 for the free coffee May membership. I'm waiting for it to pull people up. So Zach and whoever's in here that's not a moderator or doesn't already have a coffee membership, type in the chat so Nightbot picks you up. There we go. It picked Zach up. Ivy already won, so let me remove her name on there. Zach, you won another coffee membership for the month of May, so you're still on there, my friend. All right, we're going for number 4. And Gwen, make sure you email me so I have your email address. You won a free month's coffee membership. I'm going to put my email in here again. There we go. And I still have to choose number 5, but there's no one new in here yet. So there's no one for Nightbot to pick. So we'll just have to wait and see if a new person comes in and chats in the chat. And whoever that person is, then, you know, they'll probably end up getting chosen. So I've got 4 new coffee members. So we had KK. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget. We had KK. We had Zach again. We had Ivy. And we had Gwen. All right. So we're just waiting on winner number 5, you guys. Waiting on winner number 5. So hopefully some more people will come in. All right. Let's see what else I got going. Oh, so I need to, okay, great, you guys. I will be getting you guys set up when I get back home tonight from being in the city. So later on when this live is over, I need to, It's okay, Zach. I need to go to Hobby Lobby. Today's the last day of the 30% sale. And I know they go on, they do their sale every other week. It used to fall on my payday, but now it doesn't anymore. So that's a little inconvenient for me. But I have to go get some cotton yarn because I'm making my friend Tracy a sunflower sun hat. And it's not going to be granny square either. I'm taking a pattern, a sun hat pattern, and then I'm going to create a sunflower applique. She's in your spot. And
No, I want my phone.
oh, here. And then I'm going to sew the applique onto the hat. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Denise E. All right, we got some new people in here. Leslie, you're probably going to be the one to win it. I need to pick winner number 5 for the free coffee month membership. So let's see what Nightbot does. All right, here we go. I knew it. Leslie, you're winner number 5 of the free coffee membership. Congratulations. And I think I have your email address already because you were my first coffee. You're one of my first coffee membership winners back in the month of April. It was April, right? When I started that? I think you were one of my very first gifted memberships back in April. So pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I still have your email address. Hey, Firefly. Oh, girl, you just missed it. I just chose 5 new free memberships, honey. Driving around, it's 80 degrees here and a thunderstorm is about to come through. Will you stay safe? Stay safe. All right, Leslie. Leslie Crochet Corner. Where's Gwen at? Gwen, where'd you go? Hang on, I need to, okay, let me get out of here. Let's see. Okay, thanks, Zach. Where did Gwen go? I'm trying to pull up her. There's one of my coffee members, Denise E. I had fun watching Dawn dye yarn last night. There we go. Mama Knows Best, aka Gwen. Let's see. Mama Knows Best, aka Gwen. Perfect. Perfect. I got y'all written down so that I can put you guys on my YouTube homepage as the gifted winners for the month of May. And I'll have all your emails. It'll be a group email. So if you're going to reply to me, you guys, make sure you don't reply all, okay? Because then everybody's going to get your email. I will only be using the group email to post member-only videos or member-only lives. And we have a member-only live coming up, you guys. We sure do. It is next Friday. Next Friday at, I want to say 12:30 Central, 1:30 Eastern. And the reason why I have it scheduled so late in the afternoon like that is because I'll be doing the members live right after Miss C. So I like watching Miss C on Friday, and I don't like having to miss that. And I don't want to do a members only live while she's live. Especially since a lot of my coffee members are in Miss C's live. I got with Sunita, and Sunita helped me pinpoint and tag down a schedule with the time because I couldn't figure it out. There's just so many of us, you know, so many of us out here in the YouTube streets these days. And that was the only time or the only day I could do it. And so Sunita helped me with that. Let's see. I'm just going to pull it up real quick because I know I posted the time on my community page. Give me 1 second, you guys. Oh, let's see. Oh, Dawn's done. Man, I'm going to watch Dawn's replay. She's finished. Her live is over. She was in her Joann's. You know what? I don't understand that. My Joann's still doesn't have yarn. Although I'm going to stop by there today to see if they're even still open. I don't even know if they're still open. All right, so let me go to my channel and let me go to the posts. Let's see. I know I announced it on here. I just got to figure out where it's at. Here we go. No, that's Treehouse Crew members only. This one is for everybody, all members. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I got to start my amigurumi giraffe too still, you guys. Y'all, I know I posted it on here. I'm going to have to do, oh, here we go. Coffee members only live is going to be May 9th. May 9th at 12:30 p.m. Central. See, I'm glad I checked because I had it wrong. No, I had it right. So the coffee members only live is going to be 12:30 p.m. Central, 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, May 9th. So this coming Friday. And that's for my Porch Swing crew and the Treehouse crew. Okay. And then if you're on the Treehouse Crew, you have a Treehouse Crew only member live coming up on May 23rd at 12:30 p.m. Central, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, you guys. And I'll send reminders out for sure, just so you guys know. All right, where are we at here? You see if anybody came in while I was jibber jabbering. More people will be coming in. Okay. It's okay. You know what? And look, my time frame here, my time slot here is at the time frame when most people are going out to do things for the summer. So my summer lives are probably going to be really, really small on Saturdays. And unfortunately, I just can't pick another time because this girl works, man. I have an office job that pulls me away from the house and pulls me away from the YouTube streets and pulls me away from my Crochet. Me no likey. I wish I could retire, but I can't. All right, what do we got going on? I was late because I was shopping with her at Joann's. I know, I'm very jealous, Denise E. You know the yarn I never got to get my hands on? The Vortex. I did not get my hands on any of the Vortex yarn. And I really wanted some of that. But it's fine because I have plenty of yarn. I really don't need it. I just wanted it. Need to go to mine and see what they have. I guarantee you mine has nothing, but I'm going to stop by there today. I mean, I'm going to be in Missoula anyway. I'm just curious to see if they're even still open. I said sorry for breathing once. I'm not sorry for that. Zachary. Oh, that's right, Zola. It's because he's such a polite person. You did a live last night, Zachary? I missed it because I was with Little Man. I'll have to watch the replay. Yeah, me too, Zoila. I'll be part of his replay crew. I'll watch him tonight, or today, I mean. Hey, Mimi. Thank you for leaving the thumbs up. Mimi, you missed it. I picked 5 free members a few minutes ago. You missed it, honey. You could have won. Some stores close first or not getting new inventory. Yeah, I think mine may be one of those because, I mean, literally right after they made that announcement, the only yarn that was left in my little store in Little Missoula, and Missoula's a city. It's not really a city. I find that hilarious. It is a city, but it's a very small city. They only had the blanket yarn left. That was it. Literally, that was it. Like the shelves were just bare. And then I checked again a couple of weeks later, And they didn't get any new yarn in at all. And I'm pretty sure it's still going to be like that when I go there today, if they're even still open. They might have closed their doors once. I don't know when their lease was up in that building. I know for a fact that they did the lease. Dawn, I know her store's always packed with yarn, man. I'm so jealous. Let's see. Denise E said, I went to mine last week and it was packed too. Lots of the totally tweed and that icing yarn, plus lots of other stuff. Why does I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I hope you got some of it, Denise E. I wish I could retire also. I'm tired all the time. Girl, me too. Me too, honey. Send Dawn Erin an email. She's still in the store. I don't know if they have. I don't think they had any Vortex, did they? Oh, I can't. Wait, yes, I can. Well, she may not even see it, though, because I'll have to do it through Messenger because I'm on my cell phone, so I can't even send her a text message. Let's see. Your Joann's is closed already? Yeah, I think mine, I don't know if mine is or not. I'm going to find out, though. It was fun going through all the aisles to see everything. I shopped for Ellen, Dawn, and Kendall. Very nice. Did they have any Vortex in your Joann's, Denise? By any chance? You should, Zoila. You should just to go see what yours has if your store's still open. Got some for me and a few other people. Very nice. You haven't seen Vortex anywhere? My store or Dawn's? Darn it. I snoozed and I lost. I should have got me some when Michael told us to. But I was holding out. And it bit me in the tushy. It is really pretty. You can't remember what the Vortex looks like? Let me get out of Facebook because it's doing some weird stuff to my poor little Chromebook. It's really pretty. Is there a particular color you would like if I do find it? I can't even remember what all colors they had, to be honest. I'd have to re-look at pictures of it, which I should be able to Google up Vortex yarn, and it should at least pick it. It should at least I should be able to see the colorways that they used to have available. Is what I'm thinking. We are at 33 minutes. Okay. Just so you guys know, hey Jen, you missed it, honey. Ivy won a free Ko-fi membership for the month of May, but I'll be choosing again for the month of June. So maybe you'll be my June winner, one of my June winners. Hey, Mara. Good to see you. Yeah, I'll have to look up the Vortex and see what the colorways were because I can't remember, Denise. And I can't even remember the one that I did like. I can't even remember what the colorway name of it was because it's been so wide. It's been so many weeks ago, you know. I'll tell Z you said hi. He's in the bedroom hiding out right now. I was set up on the porch, but my father-in-law came by and announced he had to get some equipment from the barn and he needed to pick up some equipment from the shop. And they were so loud. And they drove our golden retriever nuts. And he ran out of the house. And then right when I was supposed to go live, I had to chase him down and get him back. And girl, it was a hot mess. This live was a hot mess. I came on 5 minutes late. I didn't even do my intro because I came on 5 minutes late. So that's why we're in the cabin, because unfortunately, like this time of year, you never know what's going to happen here at the ranch. So hopefully next Saturday we'll be able to be on the porch again, because it's not as pretty out there as it was earlier. It was very clear blue skies, but now it's all kind of hazy and cloudy. The haze is from everyone's burning all of their wood. Their every year, all of us, we lose trees, right? But because of ice and whatnot and wind from the winter. And the wood that's not good firewood, what we call junk wood that doesn't burn well in a fireplace or a wood stove, that gets put in a big piles and we burn it. And then what they do with the ashes is they take the ashes and they cultivate the ashes into the pastures as fertilizer. And so that's why it's hazy. Everyone's doing their burning right now. Hey, Natural Nene. Let's see. How does that coffee thing work? You choose. Yeah. So if you go to my coffee page, you can either just do a donation. And if you do a donation, then Nightbot will put up a notification that somebody donated to me and who it was, which is kind of cool. And then, or there's another tab where you can click that says memberships. You click on memberships, and then I have 2 tiers. You have the Porch Swing Crew, which is $1 a month. And then you have your Treehouse Crew, which is $2 a month. And you can pay with your debit card through PayPal. And I think it does credit card too. Not sure, 100%. Here's the link for the Vortex colors. Hang on, let me see if I can copy that and repost that, Denise. Denise, thank you for doing that though. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Yeah, hang on, Denise Lee. Let me switch over and find where you put that. Where did you put it? Let's see. Is Ola Joe heading out? Bye, Ola Joe. Love you. Have a good day. Yeah, I pick 5 new members at the beginning of every month. And Nightbot picks the winners for me. All right, Denise E., where did you put that at? It didn't even post a link at all. Okay. It didn't even post it. It just like it's not even there. That is so weird. I guess it's because she doesn't have a wrench is why it did that to her. Yeah, so YouTube didn't even post the link at all. It said her sentence and then that was it. The rest of it was blank. All right, so let me see. Where are we at, you guys? How many minutes we have left? Oh, we got plenty of time. All right, so it's okay, Denise. It's fine, honey. Let me see. What did you do? Google it or something? Vortex. Big twist vortex yarn. Let's see. I mean, is the Joanne's website even still up? Well, it has the colors, but you can't even click on them because, oh my goodness, my computer's doing all kinds of weird stuff. It's doing all kinds of weird stuff, you guys. What is that? That's so weird. It looks like all the yarn at Joanne's is 50% off right now, depending on the location you're at. Yeah, it's not even. Oh, here we go. Birds of Paradise, Canyon Cliffs. The picture of the actual color that I'm clicking on isn't pulling up though, which is really weird. Here's the link though. I'll post this link in the chat. Paste. I think that's the link that she had posted. I'm not 100% sure. Mine, even though it said sold out, click on each color. Yeah, you know what, Denise? It's my computer. It's my Chromebook because I have so many tabs up. It's being funny on me because I don't have enough bandwidth on my computer to have more than one tab up at a time. And that's why it's giving me a hard time. So I'm trying to tell Denise E which colorway it was because so I guess there was like 10 total colors. 10 total vertex colors. Oh shoot. Yeah, I can't look at it while I'm on my live on this Chromebook. It's not being nice to me. It's not being nice. Okay, so let's see. Trying to get my chat to catch up with you guys. All right, I think it's caught up now. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, I don't know. So some of you missed it. Let me show you what I finished. I finished the baby sack. So this is the baby sack. There we go. My name's in the way. Hang on. Let me there we go. There's the baby sack. Wait. So I have it folded, and I have a little border for the fold, and you can fold this as far down as you need to fit the baby. And as the baby grows, you can just go all the way and do this. So unfolded, this is 24 inches long, and then folded, depending on how much you fold it over, it's about 21 inches long. Isn't it cute? Isn't that adorable? That looks black, but it's not really black, you guys. It's actually a dark purple. So I finished that. Let me go back to my comments. Oh, she's talking to her squirrel friend, Zorila. I love that for her. Thank you, Denise. This is the yarn colors I had left from Juan's Winter 25 make along. And I bought way more yarn than I needed because I didn't know how much yarn I was going to need for the blanket that I was going to do. And so, I bought more than what I needed, which is fine because I can use it for all kinds of projects, right? Charity projects. So it'll get all used up. And then I did start on blanket 1 of the Luck of the Draw. So the light gray was the neutral for blanket 1. And then color number 1 is turquoise, color number 2 is salmon, color number 3 is green, color number 4 is ice blue, and color number 5 is yellow. So I watched Mama Swift's Luck of the Draw 10 video week 1 video, and week 1 was yellow for me. So I used lemon, the color lemon in the red hearts value. And then my week 2 color came out to be the salmon. So that's what I have so far. And then now that I've got the new colors for blanket number 2, I'll get blanket number 2 caught up. Weeks 1 through week 2. So blanket number 2, number 1 was sage green, number 2 is blue, and I'll just pick a shade of blue that I have down there. Number 3 is now peach, number 4 is purple, and number 5 is like a butter yellow. What is butter yellow? I got a stick of butter in the fridge. I can bring it downstairs and be like, okay, which one of these yellows matches this stick of butter? Because I don't have a butter yellow colorway. I have all different shades of yellow. And then the new neutral color I picked was the ecru color, and that's kind of like that. Almost reminds me of a linen color, like a really light beige, but darker than ivory, kind of, sort of. So I know, Zoila, I know. I'm just gonna take the stick of butter downstairs and match it up. Right? And so the other thing I have going on, so I'm gonna be working on several projects. During the week. Well, Denise, you guys are the ones that chose the colors. I didn't choose. Actually, I did put the color salmon in the hat. I did. I was really hoping I was going to pick coral, but I didn't. But that's okay. That's okay, because I'm going to be using that coral yarn anyway. So it's not a big deal. It'll get used for a blanket for sure. But yeah, it was super fun having you guys pick the colors. They're going to be doing Luck of the Draw 11, and I'm going to have you guys pick the colors again. Wouldn't that be fun? Be fun. Yeah, I liked how the baby sack turned out too. Turned out really cute. Hopefully someone will actually use it. You just put the baby in there. That's it. It's like a little sleeping bag. You know what I mean? Like a little sleeping bag. All right, so hi Susan Burke, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Lighter shade of yellow. Yes. And I have plenty of shades of yellow, so I'm sure I'll be able to find the right yellow for sure. All right, so I've got 2 Luck of the Draw blankets going. I've got my Happy Heart Afghan pattern going, which is a pattern that I created. I have a tutorial for it, and it's for anyone who wants to do Boggy Creek, but it's a free pattern. So it's supposed to be free on my Ko-fi. I have to make sure that it's marked as free on my Ko-fi site. But if you want the pattern, if you want my Afghan pattern, all you got to do is just email me and I'll send you the written pattern. Although I need to correct it. Y'all, my cross stitch is not written right. So when you do your cross stitch, you do a double crochet, you skip a stitch, you do a double crochet, and then you go back into the stitch that you skipped through the front and do a double crochet. I wrote it going through the back of the skip stitch. I need to correct it and fix it. Oopsie. I don't know why I did my cross stitch like that. I mean, it still looks like the cross stitch is just done backwards. Anyway, I need to fix it. So I'll fix it really quick and then I'll repost it on my Ko-fi page. And I'm pretty sure I got it wrong in the tutorial too. So I may have to redo the tutorial. What are you going to do? Look, it's the first thing it's not really the first thing I did. The first thing I designed, well, the first thing I halfway designed was my autism acceptance bobble beanie. And the reason why I say I halfway designed it is because the crown is the burst of kindness, and that's Anita's design. But the body of the hat is my design. So, hey, Bear, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Were you with Dawn at Joanne's? I don't know if I want to watch the replay. I'm going to be drooling. I'm going to be envy with jealousy, seeing all that freaking yarn in her store that I can't get my hands on. I like it when other pick colors too, because I struggle with picking colors. I just like it because it's random and it's a surprise. You don't know what color you're going to pick out of the cup. And then whatever colors it is. I just think for me, it's just fun. And I like that you guys were involved in it. You guys are going to be involved in these blankets being donated on a very personal level, but that is pretty. I've never done a granny square blanket before like this. Matter of fact, Juan was on a live last night. I don't know if it was a members live or not. I don't remember because I wasn't paying attention, but he was actually making one of these while he was talking. And I was looking at it. And so I said in chat, I'm like, Mike Juan, is that a granny square blanket you're doing? He's like, yeah, it's a very nice palette cleanser. I'm like, I'm doing one as we speak too for the very first time. I love it. It's a very simple, fast working blanket pattern. I do. I like it. So there's that. All right. I'm catching up with. Nope. You're getting ready for the Celtic Festival demonstration. Oh, how fun. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. I think I'm going to use the cup for picking colors. You should, Zoila. It's so much fun. Okay, so it was a members live that I was in. Okay, hey, Brampton Gardner. It's been a while since I've seen you. How are you doing? Welcome in. So I'm making a Minecraft blanket for my granddaughters. Oh, how nice. Love that. Now, is it going to be like a Grafgan, or are you doing it just like the color theme of Minecraft? I'm glad you're doing well. Are you working on anything craft-wise, crochet, or you haven't been on YouTube as much, just had lunch, so getting it to letting it digest? We got to let the lunch digest. Yeah, I'm a hit and miss on YouTube these days because of all the medical stuff I'm going through. They are fun. They really are. I'm really enjoying it big time. Hey, Sanita, your ears must have been burning, girl. I was just talking about your burst of kindness crown. You got distracted? Yeah, by all the beautiful yarn at the Joann's at Don Aaron's store, man. Can you tell I'm jealous? Poquito. I'm really jealous. I'm so jealous. I can't stand my own self right now. Let's see. Niese, did you know that Mary Maxim is introducing a BOD yarn? Really? Now, last year, she was talking possibly, she didn't say which vendor or what company, but she was talking about that possibly being something that would happen, but she wasn't really sold on it yet. She wasn't sure if that was something that she envisioned for her business. So that's exciting. I hope it's nice and soft. It's got to be soft, man. I am very texture sensitive when it comes to fiber. I can do 10 beautiful gradients. Is it already announced? Can we go to Mary Maxim and take a look? Or did she just do a video about it? And 6 kits. I love her kits. I do. I still want to do one of her kits. I just don't know which one I want. I just finished binding my sundress the other day. Oh, you're making a sundress? Oh, I love sundresses. And then you can put a nice summer shawl around your shoulders. It's a graft can. Okay, so is it the, are you doing the creeper or a specific character? I went on a sewing retreat a few weeks ago and had a blast. Oh, aren't those retreats fun? I love going on retreats. I loved when I went to the Yarny Social, even though it was just for the weekend, it was so much fun. I enjoyed myself immensely. I really did. Loved every minute of it. Wish I could go again this year. Look, Sunita's laughing. But I can't because I have to have surgery. So I've been more focused on the garden, going to work on a mini landscape water feature this weekend. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Are you going to do any footage of it when you get it done? I'd love to see it. I'm not doing any gardening. I can't do anything too physical right now. And then after surgery, it's going to take me 6 to 10 weeks to heal. So no garden for Niese this year. I'll just be crocheting a lot, and that's okay. Can make beautiful things. I know. Exactly, Zola. Poquito. That's like the only Spanish word I know. I am excited to and get to play dress up for a bit while processing wool. Oh, that's so much fun, Bear. I want someone to get a picture of you with you behind your spinning wheel. It's a premium acrylic, so I'm sure it's going to be soft. It was in the catalog. You got a catalog? I didn't get a catalog. The only time I get a catalog from Mary Maxim is the cross stitch stuff, and I'm not even a cross stitcher. So why am I getting that? Why am I not getting the Mary Maxim yarn catalog? Tell this girl how I can get my hands on a yarn. So if it's in the catalog, it's got to be on the website, right? Okay, so you made 36 characters. Susan, when you get done with that those graph GANs, you've got to send me a picture to my email. I want to see it. And let me know if I can share it on Porch Chat so everybody else can see it. And if you don't want to share it, that's fine. But Niese wants to see it when it's done. Spring is the busiest time of year for gardening. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Very much so. It was on the cover. Of course it was on the cover. I'm going to be hitting up Mary Maxim and see if I can find it. Denise Lee said she didn't find it on the website. She checked the website this morning and she said it wasn't there yet. Darn it. Can you take a picture of the front cover of your catalog and send it to me, Denise, so I can see it? I want to see. How do I get my hands on a catalog and not one with all cross-stitch stuff in it? Oh my goodness. Yes, we all want to see it. Thank you, Susan. I do. I want to see it. I know it's going to turn out. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see it. We have 57 minutes. All right, so let's see. So I told you guys that I'm working on the 2 Luck of the Draw blankets. I'm finishing up my Happy Heart Afghan, which I don't have handy for at the moment. I'll show you guys my progress on the Happy Heart Afghan next Porch Chat. How about that? And then I'll be working on my friend's sunflower sun hat probably tonight and tomorrow. And then I'm also working on some hats for happy hats for the veterans hat drive, and I'm working on some hats for the Bumblebee outreach. And I think for the Bumblebee outreach, I think I'm going to do, because I haven't started on the hats for Bumblebee outreach just yet, because I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I think I want to do like a hat and scarf set. I don't know. Do people really wear scarves anymore these days? I know they do here in Montana because like it gets below 0 here and you want all your body parts covered. But where KK lives, I don't know. And I don't know if KK is even still here. She might have had to leave already. I put it in the Coffee Treehouse Crew group so you can see it, Niese. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. They do here. Okay, so they do wear scarves. Okay, so I think what I want to do for Bumblebee outreach this year, I always try to set a goal, and I always have to set a realistic goal because let's face it, 1, I'm a very slow crocheter, like turtle slow. 2, I don't have very much time to crochet during the week. So I have to make it a realistic goal so that I'm not disappointed if I don't make the goal. So I would like, last year I did 6 hats last year. I think I sent in 6 hats and they were just hats. So I think this year, if I'm going to do a hat and scarf set, I would like to make it up to 6, but I'm going to set a realistic goal of 4 sets. And then if I go over that, then it's bonus and I'm even more excited. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So that is good to know. Thank you, KK. I wasn't sure you were still here. I'm really shocked that you guys get brutally cold wind like that. Well, yeah, you know, I think the weather pattern has changed in a lot of different states, actually. I mean, look what happened, not last year, but I think it was the year before when they had that ice storm that went through northern Texas and it just and all the way down through Dallas and Houston. You said, oh, I sent 7 last year. Did I really? I thought it was only 6. Okay. Hey, Trust, how are you? Hi, Izzy. How are you? Welcome in. All right. So I would like to do 4 complete sets, hat and scarf. That will be my realistic goal. And then I'm going to set a dream goal of 6 sets. Cindy says, okay, I will join you, hat and scarf. I will commit to 10 sets. Oh my goodness, Sanita, I can never get as many as you do. I guess I can't. I try, but I can't keep up with Sanita, man. Look, that girl whips up hats like it's no one's business. Like she can whip up a hat within a couple of hours. Like, I can't keep up with Sanita. She's like the hat making queen. All right. Well, that's cool. I am going to, Sanita, we should do some a hat and scarf set pattern together, something that's the same. We need to get together behind the scenes. Let me know, send me a message and let me know when you're available, and we'll chat. We'll chat. I love my Bumblebee outreach. We will get the polar vortex and it feels like negative teens. It's off. Yes. That polar vortex, it hit last year too. It's hit like 2 years in a row, I believe. I think the year before that was really bad for Texas. But this year, it wasn't as bad for Texas, but it was really bad for other people. It's really weird. Bear says she's slow too. I'm glad I'm not the only slow crocheter. Yeah, not turtle, snail. Slow as a snail. That's a lot better. That's me. Slow and steady wins the race. Sanita, what? She dies, not play? She don't play around when it comes to those hats. Kristen has a realistic goal for us, and I have a dream goal plus some. We will see what happens. Me too, KK. I got my realistic goal, and I have my dream goal. You want to do a Ninja Turtle blanket next? Oh, I bet you that will be really fun to do. You get all the Donatello, and I can't remember the other characters' names. It's Donatello. That's the one with the purple mask, right? Of course, I like the one with the purple because I love purple. I'll join Niese and match Sanita's number, 10 sets to KK Bumblebee's outreach. Okay, you guys, I don't know. You guys, look, I'll be lucky if I can get 6 sets out. I'll be lucky if I can get 4 sets out. But we're gonna do this. I can't leave Bumblebee Outreach out. That's Bumblebee Outreach has a special place in my heart. And so yes, I am donating to Happy Hats, but I am also donating to Bumblebee Outreach. And then I'm donating to Watson's Children's Shelter. Look, I got to do hats and scarves for Watson's as well. So that's why I have to have a realistic goal, because I got to take care of the ones in my community as well. So I got to spread my love around. I got to spread the love from Missoula, Montana to Virginia. And KK, where you at? North Carolina? Why can't I remember? My brain is. Little man's doing great. It's me that's falling apart. He's playing Fortnite right now, Trust. He's hiding out in my bedroom. I'm the crocheting sloth. That is so cute. I love it. You know, Mara's favorite animal, I think Mara's favorite animal is the sloth. My daughter, my youngest daughter, that's her favorite animal is the sloth. All right, so KK wants to do the hat and scarf set pattern with us, Sanita. She wants to do it with us. One will be commingled for sure. Okay. All right, we need to get together behind the scenes and get that worked out. I'm a super slow crochet. It drives me nuts. I know. My brain is going faster than my hands. Yeah. She doesn't play. No, she doesn't, man. Sanita, man. That girl can whip out some hats. Denise E wants to know, Michelangelo is the one with the purple. Okay. Denise E wants to know what your realistic goal is, KK. The racing snails, the shrimp like to ride in my aquarium are faster than me. Oh my gosh, Bear. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. She has a realistic personal goal. Our goal for the whole, as a whole is 2025 hats. Is the goal for the whole year. Didn't we beat your goal last year, KK, that you had? I want to say we beat it. We went over it, didn't we? I crochet fairly fast, and anytime I'm not working, I'm crocheting. I wish I could say that, but I have to do adults things first before I can sit down and pick up my hook and yarn. I gotta, like, my boys like to eat, so I have to feed them. The fur babies like their food, so I have to feed them, and then I have to take them out for a walk. And once we get the cattle back on the land, I'll have to count the heads of cattle. I usually do that, though, as I'm driving up. If they're where I can see them. Sometimes they're not, and they're out in the back pasture, and I have to go out back there and count the head and make sure everybody's West Virginia. Okay. Okay, Sunita, you're here. What state are the Happy Hats going to? Is that Virginia as well? Are both of those Virginia? Sunita will know. I also need to know where to send the hats, Sunita, because I still don't know. So my goal for the Happy Hats is 6 hats. That's my goal for the Happy Hats. I will do my part to help KK. Crochet hats are my palette cleanser. They are, aren't they? And you can get them done. I mean, it takes me about 6 hours to do a hat, but that's because I'm slow. And I get interrupted constantly here. So you can just imagine. If I could just sit and not be interrupted by anybody, I could probably whip out a hat within 4 hours. So they've made 31 so far. Bye, Bear. Have a great day. Yeah, hats are nice. It's definitely a nice in-between project, or if you're feeling tired and you're just like, oh, I can't work on that blanket right now, I'm more than likely willing to whip up a hat. You're partially disabled, so there's not very much more that you can do. Well, at least you have your crochet to keep you busy. I wish I had more time on my hands, but I don't. I am spread very, very, very thin. But look, in July, I'm going to be forced to slow down because I'm going to be having my surgery, and that's a 6-week recovery time. Grown-up stuff takes time away from my crocheting too. Don't it though? I remember when I was young, I was like, I can't wait to grow up because then I can do whatever it is I want. No, that's not how it works. No wonder my mom and my dad laughed at me when I used to say that. When I was younger, I didn't have much time to crochet. My time will come where when I will get to retire, and then I'll have the day to myself. I know that time is coming. I just have to be patient. Zoila, yes, real time. Real life needs to stop infringing on crochet time, right? Exactly. All right, you guys, listen. Yes, that was a lie. You can work and clean, etc. No time to do what we want. It's exactly, man. That's why my parents laughed at me when I used to say that. For reals. All right, you guys, we need to head over to Jaxie. She should be live. She went live 10 minutes ago. I'm not going to do the exit video this time because, well, I didn't do the intro. We're just going to end it hardcore. And I'll see you guys at Jaxie's. I will actually be listening to Jaxie as I head into Missoula. But I will, before I turn on the engine and pull out, I'm going to say hi to her first and hi to everybody in the chat. And then I'll go into lurk mode. I'll have you all up on my dash and I'll be listening. And I will not be texting and driving, just so everybody knows, because I do not do that. It's just like I feel like I have to put a disclaimer out. Anyway, I will see you guys later. And probably somewhere tonight on the YouTube streets, hopefully, if nothing gets in the way. But we'll see you guys later. This should automatically send you straight over to Jaxie's, okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye.